Greetings, groovers. 'Tis I, Nicholas of Hennegan, coming at you once more from the frenzy that is the Edinburgh Fringe Festival 2022. Just so you know, when you're listening to this. And I can't believe it. A whole month has gone. Today's my very last day. Tonight is my very last night. And to be honest, I'm a little bit fatigued. I forgot the notion of producing and directing a play. The play, of course, Winston and David on at the Dairy Room, Underbelly. One last performance tomorrow at 1:25. If you're around, come and say hello. And then I'm off onto the train to be whisked back to the flesh pots of the metropolis. Yes, I'm talking about you, Chiswick and Hammersmith. And what have I done? Well, I've seen quite a lot. I actually saw one or two highlights, I suppose. Watson, the Final Problem, which I've already commented on and actually written a review on if you go to bohemianbritain.com, if you're not already on there. Surfing the Holy Land, which is written and presented by Erin Hunter and was brilliant. She did really, really good. I went and saw it on the Free Fringe. Angus Coots, Spicy Accountant. I went to the Thinking Drinkers, would you believe? The Thinking Drinkers. They've got an almanac, which I'm going to look at later on and probably do an interview with them on. What else? Well, I saw Prejudice and Pride. No, not Pride and Prejudice, but Prejudice and Pride. A bluegrass folk musical, a version of Pride and Prejudice that shouldn't work and actually really did. And there'll be a review of that soon. And also on the radio show on Resonance FM, I shall be playing some of the music. I saw a brilliant physical piece at the Underbelly circus piece in Bristow Square called Boom, which was a combination of young people from Prague and also from Kiev, of course, which is very moving. What else have I seen? Oh yes, Girl Play. That was an interesting new play. 3 women talking about sex and sexuality and the female body. It was a premiere. I went and saw that. I went and saw Choir of Man. The Choir of Man, you can't beat them. And there's a very moving soliloquy which I've recorded, which I'm going to put onto probably well, I actually put it on Bohemian Britain so you can see it. I think we're allowed to do that, about how many pubs are closing and going. And then another production I went to see, which was really good, was Lucinda Spragg, An Evening With, presented by Moonloaf Theatre. British Comedy Guide described her as probably the most awful person at this year's Edinburgh Fringe. It was very well done, very well written, very well acted. Lucinda Spragg, I forget her name, her real name. Lucinda Spragg is this kind of, she's the leader of the Regain Party. You know, the kind of stuff, yeah. So, and then I say I'm off now to see... today I saw I think it's called Boris the Sixth, where Boris Johnson does a production of Richard III at Eton, and that was very funny as well. So, I've seen a lot, done a lot, I've eaten some interesting, overpriced street food, and that's kind of Edinburgh. But I'll perhaps check in with you tomorrow, so I can be perhaps a bit more reflective, because it's my last night. You know what happens to last night parties, don't you? Oh, yes. Right, where's the bar? Ta-da!